I have always been weary of calorie-dense foods. You will never catch me being the girl to have a tiny little handful of nuts as my snack, even though it's really good and healthy for us, because I want to eat longer, even though it's good for us. The calories are so dense for such a tiny amount. So in this video, what I want to show you are some calorie-dense foods, and let's see if we can swap those into a volume meal that keeps us eating and keeps us interested and keeps us saying, wow, look at all of these flavors. And where I want to start is with breakfast. So granola. I only buy granola in my house as a condiment, really, but if Paul's here on his own and he's making breakfast, he's like, hey, maybe I'll just have a bowl full of granola. Well, this little meager 1 cup of granola, or just over 100 grams of granola, is 480 calories. Add on a cup of milk, even the skim milk, that's another 80. We are at 560 calories for a pretty crappy looking breakfast. Let's see what I can put together. Everybody in our family loves Eggs Benedict. My 2 girls especially seem to find all of the places in Toronto for the best Eggs Benny. Well, this one might be a little bit less decadent than some of the ones that they're having, but let's put together Eggs Benedict. I'm going to use turkey bacon, I'm going to use whole wheat English muffins and eggs, and we're going to just see what kind of a breakfast I'm going to put before you. I'm going to poach a couple of eggs. The one thing I do is I add about a capful of white vinegar to my water just to keep the eggs together. That's going to go in here. Turkey bacon. If you've not tried turkey bacon, really don't knock it. It's really delicious. It has a total bacon flavor. Yeah, it's half the fat or whatever that is, but it's really delicious. And the other thing that I really want to show you is the hack that I'm going to use for the hollandaise sauce. Have you guys ever used these packets of sauce mix? I use them every once in a while if I'm going to make hollandaise sauce, but I do not use the package directions. Do you know that the first thing you have to add into this is a half a cup of butter? We're just going to add 1 tablespoon of butter, and then I'm going to work my magic with a few other little add-ins that are still going to make a delicious sauce, but a fraction of the calories. So I've used almond milk instead of regular milk, along with my 1 tablespoon of butter. Then I'm going to put a squeeze of lemon in, a little dash of Dijon mustard, and a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. I've got a 110 calorie English muffin. I've got 3 slices of turkey bacon at 105 calories. I've got 2 eggs for 148 calories. In my sauce, I'm going to guesstimate about 40 calories, and that's really on the high side. Fruit-wise, I've got half of an orange for 25 calories. I've got 100 grams of watermelon for 30 calories. I've got 50 grams of mango for 30 calories, and I've got 30 grams of avocado for 55 calories. So altogether, this meal, 550 calories. Here you have it, breakfast. Would you rather have this, 560 calories, or that, 550 calories? Let's move on to lunch. And I know that I sound like I pick on my good buddy Mayo a lot. And I do, because I just don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it. 57 grams, 2 ounces, a quarter of a cup, 400 calories. It's just not doing it for me, and I don't understand the fascination with mayonnaise. I'm gonna make an amazing lunch. I'm gonna have a mayo substitute, and it's gonna just blow you away. All right, so the mayo versus the whole sandwich. Let's go. I got this amazing bread. It's Cheesecake Factory bread, can you imagine? But 2 slices, 160 calories. Then I've got 100 grams of chicken breast. That's 110 calories. I've got a little bit of thinly sliced red onion. Then I have 30 grams of hot peppers. That's only 10 calories. I'm not maybe not even 10 calories for the onion. Got that on there. I've got some nice sliced tomato. Let's put that on. Okay. Holy. Let's put some fresh greens on top. And what about our promised mayo? I've got the same 2 ounces, quarter cup, 57 grams, whatever you want to call it, of Greek yogurt. And this is something that Will actually introduced me to a long, long time ago. It was a really staple for him when he started doing his own cooking. And that's this Parmesan seasoning mix. You can get it on Amazon. And you can add that, and we're going to make just maybe like a couple teaspoons, not even. And we're going to have our own little side condiment. We even have calories to spare. So I put in a little side dish of this amazing beet and ginger sauerkraut, 125 milliliters, only 25 calories. We're going to add that to our mix. And tell me, what would you like to have for lunch? This or that? So the calories on our plate, we've got 160 calories on our bread, 110 for our chicken, 5 I'm counting for the red onion, 10 for the peppers, 20 for the tomato, nothing on the lettuce, a quarter of a cup of the Greek yogurt, 66 calories, not even anything on the Parmesan shake, and 25 calories on the sauerkraut for a grand total of 396 calories versus 400 calories. Okay, I've got to tell you, this one totally blew me away. KFC, we know that's not healthy, all right? We already know it's not healthy, but it's so meager. 4, count them, 4 extra crispy chicken wings, 170 calories each one, like, come on, really? So 4 of those is 680 calories. I mean, that's just illegal. That should just be outlawed. Let's make something better. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our own homemade spicy buffalo wing style chicken tenders, and we're going to put them in the air fryer. And then we've got a lot of things that we can eat along the side, and we're still going to be under those KFC guys. I'm going to use egg whites as part of my dredging for my chicken tenders, and I'm going to add some Frank's hot sauce to that. This, of course, optional if you don't like anything very spicy. We'll just mix that around. Okay, so we're going to lightly dredge in the flour, then into the egg white, and then into a bit of breadcrumbs. We'll try and keep our hands clean. So I've got 200 grams of raw chicken, and which I really didn't use very much of the breading or anything, probably not even about a quarter of a cup. Then I'm going to just spray them and pop them into the air fryer. Our wings have been in about 15 minutes at 380, or our tenders. I'm going to put them in a bowl, toss them with a little bit of wing sauce. So I got this wing sauce, 30 calories per 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon on the side for dipping, and I'm going to use 1 tablespoon to toss my tenders. Ta-da! So here we go. This versus this. So I'm not saying that these are necessarily the most healthy meals. What I'm just trying to show you is the volume that you can get compared to these really high calorie dense things. When, you know what, maybe fries aren't the best for us, but you know what, this is not bad. White chicken breast meat. So we have a few super fries. I've got 170 grams of this for 240 calories. I've got my chicken breast. Then you know what, they always seem to serve carrots and celery sticks with chicken wings. I don't know whether that's supposed to be making you feel good. But along with that, I put in a couple of tablespoons of low-cal ranch dressing for dipping. That's at 60 calories. This was at 30 calories for 2 tablespoons. So I've got 200 grams of chicken at 216 calories. I've got 170 grams of fries for 240 calories. I got 6 calories in celery. I've got 15 calories for the half of my carrot. I've got 60 calories for my low-cal ranch. I'm adding in around 50 calories for my breadcrumbs. I really didn't use very much, along with 30 calories for my wing sauce, for a total of 617 calories versus my 680 for my 4 extra crispy KFC wings. Probably if we start thinking about restaurants, one of the most calorie dense restaurants that we think about is the Cheesecake Factory, and they have that reputation for a reason. Here we have a piece of Reese's cheesecake directly from the Cheesecake Factory. Paul went and picked that up. This piece of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory, Reese's, rings in at 1,510 calories. Add in another 60 calories for the whipped cream that they put on the side, and you are at 1,570 calories for this slice. So come on, guys. You know what? I don't care how good you've been that day. This is for sure a share. Even with 4 people, you're at 400 calories each. At the end of the day, would you rather have this at 1,570 calories or our entire day of eating? Yes, I'm not kidding. Our entire day of eating is just a little bit less than just that cheesecake. Let's do a recap. I started off with my granola with milk, which rang in at 560 calories, and I swapped that for this delicious Eggs Benedict with all of the fruit and all of the deliciousness, and which came in at 550 calories. Moving along to lunch, of course, we can't forget my good friend mayo, which rang in at 400 calories versus 396 calories for our delicious sandwich with our kind of fake mayo and a side of sauerkraut. Moving along to dinner, we had the Colonel's 4 extra crispy chicken wings at 680 calories versus our own homemade chicken tenders with fries and carrots, celery, ranch dressing, which rang in at 617 calories. Our entire day of eating rang in 1,563 calories versus, whoa, versus that lump at 1,570 calories. So, which would you rather, this or that? Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video and really taken a little bit of a page looking at these calorie-dense foods, because there can be a lot of hidden things going on that you may not be aware of. I think I have a lot of eating to do. I'm going to look forward to seeing you all in the next one.